Dear students, greetings of the day. Today we are going to continue our first lesson, Eidgah. Okay. Now I am going to summarize the section we had seen in last video. In that section 1, I hope you all learnt about what is meant by Eid, then what is meant by Eidgah, and about Hamid's family, and then how Hamid went to a town with his neighbors and friends, and in the town what are the things he had seen in the market. Okay, these are the information we had seen in the last video. Okay, now let us move on to the section 2. Okay, listen here. Soon the roads began to get crowded. Some people were on tongas and ekkas, some in motor cars, all wearing perfume, all bursting with excitement. Okay, here Hamid and his friends were walking inside the market. Okay, and they were watching the shops that are decorated neatly. Okay, like them, many people came inside the market before they reached Eidgah. Okay, so the roads which is inside the market is crowded with lot of people. Okay, there some people were came in with tongas and ekkas and some in motor cars. Here tongas means what? The reclam cart with a roof above, which is used in the olden days. Okay, then ekkas means a small vehicle with two wheels that is pulled by a horse. Okay, then some people came in motor cars. Okay, the people who came there were used to spray the perfume in their body, and they all are in full excitement to enjoy the festive mood. Okay, then the children were a calm and contented a lot. For village children, everything in the town was wonderful. Whatever caught their eye, they stood and gaped at it with wonder. Okay, here the children who came there are very calm and satisfied a lot. Okay, contented means satisfied. Okay, the children were quiet and satisfied. Okay, for village children, everything they had seen in the town looks like wonderful. Okay, wonderful and very beautiful. Okay, whatever things they had seen in their eye, it made them to stood and gaped at it with surprise. Gaped means opened their mouth with wide. Okay, and they are standing with wonder, surpriseness. Okay, because all these things they didn't see in their village. Okay, so they are surprised to see all the things in the market. Okay, at last the Eidgah came into view. There were row upon row of worshippers as far as the eye could see. Newcomers lined themselves behind the ones already there. At last they all reached the holy place where the Muslims can assemble and worship the God at the time of Eid prayers. Okay, there the worshippers can assemble line by line as far as the eye could see. Okay, here worshippers means people who pray to God. Okay, people assembled line by line as far as the eye could see. Okay, then the newcomers can line themselves behind the ones who were already sitting there. Okay, next the prayer was over. Men embraced each other. Then they all worshipped the God, and then later the prayer got over. Okay, after the prayer over, they all hugged each other and exchanged their greetings. Okay, embraced means hugged. Okay, the people hugged each other and exchanged their greetings. Okay, then they descended on the sweet and toy vendor stores like an army moving to attack. After the prayer over, they came out to sweet and toy vendor shop. Okay, there we can see a large number of people moving near to the shop like an army moving to attack. Okay, then there was a merry-go-round with wooden elephants, horses and camels. You paid 1 paisa and had 25 rounds of fun. Then there was the merry-go-round with wooden elephants, horses and camels. Okay, here you have a seat shaped like an elephant's horses and camels to ride on. Okay, if you want to have a ride means you have to pay 1 paisa, then you may have 25 rounds of fun in the merry-go-round. Okay, Mahmud, Moshin and Noori and other boys mounted the horses and camels. So Mahmud, Moshin, Noori and other boys sat on the horses and camels to go on the merry-go-round. Okay, Hamid watched them from a distance. All he had were 3 paisas. But Hamid watched them from a distance because he had only 3 paisas. Okay, he couldn't part with a third of his treasure for a few miserable round. So here he is not interested to spend his money for this miserable round. Okay, then the boys who went for a merry-go-round completed their rides and came down very quickly. Okay, then it was the time for the toys. There was a row of stalls on one side with all kind of toys, soldiers and milkmaids, kings and ministers, water carriers and washerwomen and holy men. Then the boys moved to toy shop. Okay, there they can see the row of stalls on one side with all kind of toys. Okay, here the toys like soldiers and milkmaids. Okay, they had seen the soldiers and milkmaids. Okay, milkmaids means what? Woman who is selling milk. Okay, like that they had seen the toy there. Okay, then kings and ministers, water carrier toys and washerwoman toys, then holy men. Holy men means saints. Okay, these are the toys they had seen in the toy shop. Okay, then Mahmud bought a policeman in khaki with a red turban on his head and a gun on his shoulder. Okay, Moshin bought a water carrier while Noori got a lawyer. Those toys cost 2 paisa each. Hamid had only 3 paisas. Here Mahmud bought a policeman who is wearing a khaki uniform with red turban on his head. Okay, and he is having a gun on his shoulder. Okay, so he bought a policeman toy who is wearing that khaki uniform with red turban. Okay, then Moshin bought a water carrier toy. Then Noori bought a lawyer toy. Okay, these toys which were bought by them cost 2 paisa each. Okay, but Hamid had only 3 paisas. Okay, how could he buy such expensive toys? If they dropped out of his hand, they would be smashed to bits. If a drop of water fell on them, the color would run. Here Hamid is not interested to buy such expensive toys because if they dropped the toys out of his hand means they would be broke violently into small pieces. Okay, otherwise if a waterfall fell on them means also the colors in the toy will disappear. Okay, so he dropped the plan of buying such toys. Okay, but he looked at them hungrily and wished he could hold them in his hands for just a moment or two. But Hamid looked at them eagerly and he wished to keep the toys in his hand for few minutes. Okay, here hungrily means eagerly. Okay, he eagerly wished to keep the toys in his hand for few minutes. Okay, then after the toy, it was sweets. Someone bought sesame and seed candy. Others got gulab jamuns or halwa. They smacked their lips with relish. Only Hamid was left. After the toy shops, the boys move on to the sweet shops. Okay, there the boys bought a sesame seed candy. Okay, this sweet is made up of seeds of sesame. Okay, then some other boys bought gulab jamuns or halwa. Okay, then they smacked their lips with enjoyment of that sweet taste. Okay, but what is meant by smacked? Smacked means open and close the lips noisily to show their enjoyment of the taste. Okay, so the boys smacked their lips with enjoyment of that sweet taste. But here also Hamid was left out because he didn't buy any sweets to eat. Okay. Okay. Now we move on to section 3. Next to the sweet shops, there were a few hardware stores and jewelry shops. The boys were not interested in anything there, so they walked ahead except Hamid. Here, next to sweet shop, there were a few hardware stores. Okay, hardware stores means what? The tools made of iron. Okay. So, next to the sweet shop, there they can see few hardware stores and then jewelry shops. Okay. Here, the boys were not interested to buy anything. Okay. So, they walked ahead except Hamid. Okay. Hamid stood in front of that hardware stores to buy some tool that is made of iron. Okay. It occurred to Hamid that his granny did not have a pair of tongs. Here, the idea stuck into Hamid's mind that his granny didn't have any pair of tongs. Okay, what is meant by tongs here? It means iron tool used to hold hard things. Okay, that is called tongs. Okay, so he thought that his granny didn't have a pair of tongs, so he decided to buy that one. Okay, each time she cooked chapatis, the iron pan burnt her hands. While cooking chapati, the iron pan burnt his grandma's hand. Okay, because she didn't have any tool to hold that hot chapati. So she had many injuries in her hand. Okay, if he bought her a pair of tongs, she would be very pleased. Pleased means what? Filled with happiness. Okay, so Hamid decided to buy the pair of tongs, then only his grandma will feel very happy. Okay, if she used this pair of tongs while cooking means she will never burn her fingers again. So Hamid was sure that it would be a really useful thing to have in the house. Okay, so Hamid stopped to look at the pile of tongs at the hardware shop and asked the shopkeeper, "How much for this pair of tongs?" The shopkeeper looked at him and replied, "It's not for you." So Hamid looked at the pile of tongs in that shop and asked the cost of pair of tongs to shopkeeper. Okay, but shopkeeper looked at him and replied that it is not for you, like that. Okay, because he is a small boy, no, so the shopkeeper said like that. Okay, is it for sale or not? Why should it not be for sale? It will cost you 6 paisa. Then Hamid asked to the shopkeeper that is it for sale or not? For that he replied that yeah, it is for sale only and it cost 6 paisas. Okay, then Hamid's heart sank. Tell me the correct price, he said. All right, it will be 5 paisa. Take it or leave it, like that he said. Okay, by hearing the cost of tongs, Hamid became depressed. Sank means depressed. Okay, he became depressed and he bargained the shopkeeper that please tell me the correct price for that tongs. Okay, then the shopkeeper said that okay, I will reduce 1 paisa and I will give it for you for 5 paisa. Now it's your choice to take it or leave it, like that the shopkeeper said. Okay, then Hamid said, will you give it to me for 3? Then he walked away, afraid the shopkeeper would scream at him. Hamid requested the shopkeeper to give him for 3 paisa. Okay, but he didn't expect that the shopkeeper will give him for low price. So he walked away from that place because he thought that shopkeeper might scream at him. Scream means shout. Okay, he thought that shopkeeper might scold him for bargaining the tongs. Okay, but the shopkeeper did not scream. On the contrary, he called Hamid back and gave him the pair of tongs. So contrary means opposite to that. Here, instead of scolding, shopkeeper called Hamid back and gave him a pair of tongs for 3 paisa. Okay, then Hamid carried it on his shoulder as if it were a gun to show it to his friends. Mohsin laughed and said, "Are you crazy? What will you do with the tongs?" Hamid flung the tongs on the ground and replied, "Try and throw your water carrier on the ground. It will break." Here, now Hamid was very happy after getting the tongue. Okay, then he carried the tongs on his shoulder like a gun to show it with his friends. Okay, by seeing that, Mohsin laughed and said, "Why are you crazy like this? What will you do by using these tongs like that?" he asked. Okay, so Hamid threw the tongs violently on the ground and said, "If you throw your toys in the ground means I'm sure it will break. Okay, but my tongs are not like that. It is very strong," like that he said. Okay, then Mahmud said, "Are these tongs some kind of toy?" "Some kind of toy? Why not?" replied Hamid. "Place them across your shoulders and it is a gun. Carry them in your hands and it is like a musical instrument carried by singing monks. My tongues are like a tiger among toys." Then Mahmud asked, "Are these tongues are some kind of toy?" Like that he asked. For that, Hamid replied, "Why not? It is like a toy. If you place them across your shoulder means it looks like a gun. Then if you carry them on your hands means it looks like a musical instrument carried by singing people." Okay, so my tongues are like a tiger among the toys. Like that Hamid replied. Okay. Then Sami, who had bought a small tambourine, asked, "Will you exchange them for my tambourine? It is worth 8 paisas." But Hamid would not. The pair of tongs won everyone over its side. Here, Sami, who had brought tambourine. Tambourine means it is one kind of musical instrument. Okay, she asked Hamid to exchange it, and it cost 8 paisa. The tambourine cost 8 paisa. So please, we will exchange the toys, like that he said. Okay, but Hamid refused to exchange it with his friends. So a pair of tongs won everyone's mind. Okay, by 11 the village was again filled with excitement. All those who had gone to the fair were back to home. So by 11 o'clock the village was again filled with lot of excitement. Okay, excitement and happiness. At that time, the people who had gone to the market and Eidgah were reached their home. Okay, Hamid too turned home. As soon as she heard his voice, Granny Amina ran out of the house, picked him up and kissed him. Hamid went to his home and he called his grandma. Okay, by hearing the voice of his grandson Hamid, Amina ran out of her house quickly and picked him up and kissed him with lot of happiness because he reached home safely. Okay. Then suddenly she noticed the tongs in his hand. "Where did you find these tongs? I bought them." Then the granny suddenly noticed the tongs in Hamid's hand. Okay, and she asked, "Where did you find these tongs?" For that Hamid replied, "I bought these tongs for you, my dear grandma," like that he said. Okay, "How much did you pay for them?" 3 paisas. "You are a stupid child. It is almost noon and you haven't had anything to eat or drink. Couldn't you find anything better in the fair than this pair of iron tongs?" Then she asked, "How much did you pay for this pair of tongs?" Okay, Hamid said that, "I paid only 3 paisas to buy it." Okay, here the granny got angry and scolded him that, "You are a stupid child because it is now almost afternoon, no, but you didn't had anything to eat or drink for your breakfast. Why you are doing like this? Like, did you couldn't find anything better than this in the market? There you can see many sweet shops, no. Instead of buying this pair of tongs, you can buy some sweets and eat, no." Like this Granny was scolding. Okay, she felt very bad that Hamid didn't enjoy anything in the market. Okay. Then Hamid replied in an injured tone. Hamid replied in an injured tone, "You burned your fingers on the iron pan, so I bought them." Granny was deeply moved by Hamid's selflessness and she started crying. Here, Hamid replied in an affected tone, okay, that while cooking, Grandma, while you are cooking, you are burning your fingers on the iron pan, okay. The injuries in your hand make me to feel very sad. So, I bought this pair of tongs for you, Granny, like that he said, okay. By hearing this, the granny started crying and she was deeply impressed by the Hamid character, how he reacted without being selfish, okay. Next, for the wretched woman, the pair of tongs was as precious as sacks of silver. Here, what is meant by wretched? Wretched means very miserable, okay. Here, for Granny, the pair of tongs bought by his grandson was as precious as sacks full of silver. Okay, she thought that the tongs had a great value than the sacks full of silver. Okay, okay, the lesson got over. I hope you all understood this lesson very well. So, as a students, you should be more responsible. Okay. Our happiness is not so much important, okay. It is better to make others happy, okay. Making others happy is a blessed thing in your life, okay. Okay, at last we discuss about the author of this lesson. The author of this lesson is Munshi Premchand, translated and adapted by Uma Raman. Here I will tell you some information about Munshi Premchand. He was an Indian writer famous for his Hindi and Urdu literature, okay. He is one of the most celebrated writers of India. He was a novel writer, story writer and dramatist, okay. Then he has been referred to as an emperor among novelists, okay. Then here the story written by Munshi Premchand was translated and adapted by Uma Raman, okay. Uma Raman is an author of several stories of English course books as well as stories for children, okay. Okay, I hope you all understand this lesson. Now I will give you the homework. Read the glossaries given in the first prose, okay. Read the glossaries well and write the test, okay. Okay, I will meet you in the next video. Thank you, students.